Oh boy, this is gonna be a different kind of video. So today's video is gonna be a little different from the rest of them. Today I'm just gonna go on a little bit of a rant, and hopefully this will turn into a series of some sort. So a lot of you guys know that I have a job. YouTube is not my job. It's a hobby that I love doing. It's great. That's why I don't post very often, but I post when I do, and when I do, quality ensues. But today I'm going to be talking about my real job because it has caused me a multitude of frustrations lately, and I just kind of gotta get them out to you. So this is my experience working at Wendy's. So I'm going to be going in order from what annoys me the least to what annoys me the greatest. And so I'm going to start with food. The food at Wendy's is literally the best thing I've ever had before in my life. I love Wendy's so much. The food is so good. It's better than any fast food restaurant in my opinion. I love their food. Their food is great. So when you go there and get food, it's good. There's no complaints with the food. Now you might be wondering, oh, but how's the food made? It's made like a normal sandwich is. You put it on a grill. This grill is super expensive and electric. I just have to push it down and it pops up in 2 minutes, and then I put it on the sandwich, and the sandwich maker goes ham on that. So I mean, it's just normal sandwich making practices. Nothing sketchy about it. Now slowly getting into my annoyance is the management. So what does management do that's so bad? What does management do that I hate so much? Well, let me tell you. So I'm a senior in high school, right? I'm just gonna get that out of there right now. And I'm only allowed to work about 20 hours a week because of this. And I only want to work 20 hours a week because I have school. And if I have work, I'm not gonna do my homework that day because I get home so late. Getting into that point, by the way, they do not care what your availability is. They will schedule you for whatever they want, for whatever time they want. You'll be someone like me being like, hey, my availability is 4 to 10. You put that on your application, alright, and then they schedule you from 3 to 11. It's like that, you know, the thing I gave you wasn't, it was like, hey, that's an option. It's like, no, that's a thing I gotta do. So they schedule you like, oh, you want to work 4 to 10? Alright, you're working 3 to 11. It's like, you know I have school in the morning, right? So I technically can't stay till 11 because then I'll only be getting like 5 hours of sleep before I have to get up to go to school and do like the education thing. But they don't care at all. Moving on, within the management section, the amount of characters in upper management is crazy. Like, I can understand you being a little weird. Like, I'm a little weird. I throw like shade a little bit, alright? I'm weird. I understand this. But the shift managers and the general managers of like the stores, they're insane. They're crazy. I don't really know what it is. Like, I have one good shift manager, and he doesn't even work at Wendy's full time. I had this one shift manager that would just throw memes at you and be like, you get this reference, right? And I'm just like, sure, it's Dark Souls. I mean, I don't really know why you like Dark Souls so much, but try to socialize with other things, please. And then if you know his reference, he will go on a 30-minute like conversation with you while work's going on, by the way, and he will just talk to you and you're just like, I kind of want to do my job, and then he's just sitting there like, I'm gonna talk to you about Dark Souls. Wendy's doesn't matter for the next 30 minutes. Come in my office and speak about Dark Souls with me. Why? I just want to work and get paid minimum wage. Alright? So I told you that the general manager and the shift managers are insane, right? You haven't met the workers. So let me tell you how they vary. There are the hard workers, there are the people who kind of do their job, there are the people who are really passionate for some reason about their job at Wendy's, and then there are the people who still work there, but you have not seen them do work since the day you started working there. They still have a job though. And contrary to popular belief, we're not all high schoolers. Like, all of the workers are not high schoolers. At least in the Wendy's I work at, the majority are either almost out of college or out of college. Like, I know 2 seniors that work there other than myself and a sophomore in high school. The rest of the 20 crew members are either almost out of college or are out of college. Speaking of which, shouldn't an entry-level job like that only kind of be for high schoolers? Isn't that what it's for? It's for high schoolers. It's for them to get paid minimum wage. It's not for somebody to live a life off of. I mean, I know the economy's hard right now, but that's why you go to the internet, you buy a camera, you make videos, you rant. Like right here, what I'm doing right now. But please, if your situation can handle it, don't work at Wendy's when you're 30. It's just like, find a better job. You can work at like Aldi's. Aldi's is a good store. I mean, I don't know if you guys know what Aldi's is. It's pretty much like a Walmart, just smaller and cheaper, and people buy food from there. Aldi's is a great store. I love it so much. I don't really think that's a high schooler job. I think that's a college job, freshly out of college, and maybe a little longer. But you just can't make a living off of Wendy's. Wendy's was never made for you to be able to raise a family off of. Wendy's pays you like you're a teenager spending your money willy-nilly like I am to buy LED lights. Like, look at this. I like it so much. It changes every time you click the thing. It's just so cool. But back to red because it's rant time. Or maybe this color, because I like this color quite a bit and I don't know why. I think it's because I pop out from the background a lot more. So now we're going to move on to something that I didn't write down, but this is something that I just thought of. The positions and what you do in those positions. Now, you guys know of a couple positions. There's the grill dude, there's the guy who makes sandwiches, there's the dude who takes your order, there's the person who gives you your tray, which is normally the dude who takes your order. There's the person who takes your money from drive-thru, there's the person who hands your food out while you're in drive-thru. And there's a few more jobs sprinkled throughout there, but it's really not much. Now, I'm also going to tell you what some of these positions do that is super stressful, and I don't know why there isn't someone else to do it, because there are some people that are just a little less busy than the other people, so why? Alright, so you know the person who takes your money in the drive-thru, right? Like, they usually take your order for the most part, and they also have to do the dishes. But they never have time to do the dishes, so they're always sprinting back and forth with wet old arms. It's just, your arms are soaked, you're trying to deal with money, you're taking money, you're like, touching people, and they're like, ew, why are you so sweaty? And you're like, no, it's not sweat, it's sanitizer water, because I'm over at the sink. Ooh, I'm getting angry, I'm getting heated, boys. And you also know the person who takes your order at the front of the store, because I don't know why people still walk into Wendy's. It's mostly old people or people who come in because the drive-thru is too busy. So I don't really get why people still sit down in a Wendy's. It's not that great, but they do. But that dude, right, the dude who takes your order, he has to clean all the tables, he's got to clean all your trays, he's got to help drive through. It's like that's the position that I work probably the most, and the person who takes your money in the drive-thru, and I'm just completely sick and tired of them. Grill's fine. I mean, Grill's getting actually less jobs now because they no longer have to do a few things because of sanitation issues, which, I mean, you understand sanitation issues. I understand why Grill has to do less now, but it's still like, can I do Grill now? There's less things to do in Grill and it's not as stressful anymore. And then there's sandwiches. I just kind of feel bad for the person on sandwiches because they legit make every single sandwich that goes out of the store. It's like sometimes you'll open side 2 if it's a busy day or whatever, if it's like a known busy day, but most of the time it's just one person making your sandwiches. And then people get annoyed that it's taking so long. It's like, well, there's 20 orders ahead of yours. I'm the only dude making your sandwich. So, give me a break, okay? It's Wendy's. It's minimum wage job. I'm not being paid $1,000 an hour to give you quality service. I'm being paid minimum wage to give you interesting food. So, on to what I hate the most about working at Wendy's. the customers. Now I know just saying that is gonna get me fired, which I mean, I assume if this video gets popular at all, I'm gonna be fired, but I don't care too much because Wendy's is it's too much. I don't know why people expect me to give them extremely happy, great service. It's like, I'm being paid minimum wage. If I'm being paid minimum, then I'm gonna give you the minimum amount of effort that I need to put in to make money. Minimum wage is terrible. I mean, it's minimum wage. I don't think it should change to $15 because then all of the economy will just kind of move up with it. It's just like, I don't understand those people who are like, yeah, minimum wage should be $15. It's like, no. If minimum wage is $15, then gum will be $5. It's like, that's how the world works. If the minimum moves up, then so does the economy. The economy moves with the minimum. If the minimum just kind of moved up to the economy, it's like, that would be perfect. That would be a good situation to live in. But that's not how it works. It just kind of keeps going up and up at the same rate. So, sorry about that. Just kind of bursted your bubble. Anyway, going back to customers. They are ridiculous. Please have a comprehension of the menu. Please don't walk into the store, like someone's done to me before, by the way, and ask for an apple pecan 4x4. It's like, that is not a thing. That is, one's a piece of wood, and the other one is a salad that I don't even know what you're talking about. So I don't have, Wendy's doesn't sell wood, so why do you say 4x4? It is so annoying. Yes, we have the apple pecan salad, and we also have the junior bacon or BLT crispy chicken 4 for $4. It's 4 for $4. That's all you gotta say. There's no buy, it's just 3 number 4s. It's like, it's not wood, alright? Just, I'm trying to get that into your head. It's not a piece of wood, it's not a 4x4, it's a 4. It's just, you say it 3 times, say the number 3 times. And then there's the people who walk into Wendy's assuming that I'm gonna get everything right. It's like, first of all, I'm being paid minimum wage. Second of all, I can't understand you because you're speaking too quiet. You are speaking like you are trying to speak to somebody that's 2 millimeters in front of your mouth. I'm like 3 feet away from you because apparently I smell like grease and you're trying to avoid the smell of me. So just, if you're standing back there, you gotta raise your voice a little bit. You know, it's not that hard. It's just kinda gotta vocalize. You just gotta be like, yo, what up? Can you hear me? And I'll be like, yes. And then they'll be like, alright, can I take an apple pecan 4x4? And I'll be like, you're an idiot. I'm not serving you. But I can't do that because I'd lose my job. So while we're still talking about customers, let me talk about drive-thru. While I am talking to you and I just go over the intercom and say, hi, welcome to Wendy's, how are you today? I just expect you to say, I'm fine, and then continue with your order. I don't need you to ask how I'm doing. You can, it's a nice thing. It's like, hey, thanks for asking, I'm doing pretty good. That's gonna be my response, alright? I'm trained to say that. But it's just like, at least respond. It's so annoying when I say, hi, welcome to Wendy's, how are you today? And somebody just says, can I get a number 1? It's like, no, respond to my question. Can I ignore you? You just ignored me. It's like, just general respect. It's like, I'm already working a minimum wage job. Just be like, yeah, I'm fine. Just respond, alright? Just respond to my question. I think the only good customers are the regulars. There are some really weird regulars and some really annoying regulars. Like there's this one lady who drives up to Wendy's all the time, orders food, goes back home, and then calls and says like 7 things was wrong. It's like, no, we check every time because we know you. We know you lie about these things, and so we don't take you seriously. There's that kind of regular, and then there's just the dude named Ray who walks in the store, orders the same thing. I know his exact order. It's a number 5, small with a Coke. It's like, I know exactly who he is. I say, hey, Ray, what's up? And he responds, he's like, hey, because he's old. I mean, he's old and he's pretty funny. I don't know, I like him. He's Ray. And then there's Rick. Rick's pretty chill. Hey, Rick, if you're watching this, probably not. Internet's kind of weird for old people, so you know, I just want to say that you're cool, Rick. I like you. I think I like you the most, by the way, Rick, because you bring your own mustard sometimes, and I find that extremely funny. That you hide it in your coat pocket, and when you go to sit down, you just kind of take it out, you set it down, and then you put it on your sandwich. Like, you just ask us, we use the same kind of mustard that you're using. But anyway, I'd say overall, most people who go to Wendy's are pretty chill. But then there are just the people who are really annoying who come to Wendy's that I'm ranting about. And I don't know why they can socialize in society. I don't know how they can, to be honest. It's like, look, bud, this is my job. I don't love it, alright? It's my job though, so I gotta deal with it. And that's pretty much the moral of this video, if there is a moral at all. It's like, it's my job. I just kinda gotta deal with it. I'm probably gonna lose my job. Someone on the internet's gonna be like, he doesn't like the customers. Well, I'm gonna find out exactly where he works and get him fired, because that's a thing on the internet now. So, anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys later. Peace. Hi. This remote is so cool. It's just like red, green, blue, green, teal, this one, whatever that color is. I like this one the most, but I'm gonna stick with red for this video because anger. So I wrote some notes to help me out a little bit, so I'm just gonna be going off the notes. So, yeah. It's blue now. Oh, it's green. Oh, it's red. Oh, it's red. Oh, it's green. Oh, it's... Why does blue pop out the most, though? I need to chill out. Give me a second. Was that a good transition to blue? I hope so. But I'm gonna go back to red. No. But seriously, this is a really cool color.